What is up, A team? Welcome back. Awesome here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day, or not, depending on why, but I hope it's awesome. And yes, we're back at it tonight to talk more about some crypto, to talk more about what the markets are doing, where we're at with everything. And I got to say, man, it actually looks pretty damn exciting to sort of see where we're going with everything. And I got to admit, man, the markets are kind of just going up and down. XRP's price is going up and down. Markets kind of seem a little bit flat, to be honest with you. But we're going to see what happens tomorrow. We got some news coming out tomorrow, which should help with the markets. We got some other things coming too in regards to what's going on. But at the end of the day here, really what it comes down to is what you guys think is going to happen in the market. What you guys think is whether we go short, whether we go long. I'll tell you right now, there's no way in hell you will not catch me right now at all going long in the markets here. You can't get me to go long in the market, or to go short in the market. Sorry, to go short in the markets. It's just impossible. So with all that, I'm going to jump into it here. What's up, Terry Rose? We got Pay in the house here. Tony Punch. We got Mike. Hopium Days. We got Mona Lisa coming in hot with the new membership. Thank you so much for becoming a new member of the A-Team, Mona Lisa. Make sure you get up in that Discord. Thank you so much. We got BP in the house here. What's up, Shaman? We got My Batch. Seiko. We got Seiko, DJ Seiko in the house here. It's good to see you, man. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm inviting all Daves are allowed on stream today. So thank you so much for being here, Daves. Appreciate you guys all. I'm inviting you in. So let's see here. Evan, good to see you. Teresa, Mandy. Man, we're popping real quick here, real quick. Mandy, Jeffrey. I'm scrolling fast now. So if I missed some of you, sorry. Toolbox. What's up, dude? Toolbox. Yeah, we're going, man. Just Maui. Bill A. Tommy Savage. Boomer the Ruler. What's up, man? What's up over here over on TikTok? What's going on, guys? Hope all is well with you. We got Jonathan too. Yeah, damn, you guys are talkative today. Holy crap. 217, 218, yay, votes. Yeah, talking about that. Let's get into that real quick. Let's actually share the screen here and let's get going. What's up, Dave? What's up, Dave's dog, Zoe? All right. I did have this up right here. We're going to listen to Elizabeth Warren. I know some of that might make our ears bleed, but we are going to be listening to her today because there were some things that came up. But you can see right here, Bitcoin back down to 118,200. XRP is still trying to hang on strong there at 305. This thing is bouncing around like the 3 to 305 range. Went up to 3, almost what it went up to 310, bounced back down. Ethereum still holding on strong at 3,300. I mean, this thing went up to 33, into the 50s. It was looking pretty good. You can see Stellar's coming down just slightly. It's actually hanging on pretty good, at least for the hour chart, not over the 24 hours. Hedera coming down pretty hot. This thing reached almost into the 22s. So we'll see what happens there. But a lot of these things are coming back down for a little bit of small retracements here. The stock market futures are not looking too hot. The Dow is down about 89 points. S&P is a little bit flat with the 12.5. And the NASDAQ's down on the futures for 48.50. So nothing too crazy there. I do want to bring this up here because it says Speaker Johnson says that the Genius Act voting will be scheduled for tomorrow and the Clarity Act possibly next week. That's kind of a little bit of a bear for some news right there. He adds that the House will include the anti-CBDC legislation to the docket. So, I mean, basically what this comes down to is that we will probably have some clarity, no pun intended, for the Clarity Act next week in regards to that. And then obviously, hopefully the Genius Act comes here shortly. One thing I'm going to put out here is one thing I've started to recognize when it comes to the Genius Act is that you're going to have so many of these institutions coming out launching their own stablecoins. The stablecoin market is going to be absolutely flooded with all of these institution stablecoins. And the reason why I say that, the big reason why I say that is because if you go back and you actually look at some of what these people are doing, one of the big ones here is right here. Bank of America CEO Brian, whatever the hell, Mohan, I don't even know his guy's name, says the bank is working on launching a stablecoin and exploring appropriate timing. So you know that Bank of America is out here launching a stablecoin. That means that probably every bank out here is going to launch their own stablecoin. And that's pretty wild when you start to think about it. That's actually pretty crazy. So you guys know that the stablecoin market is obviously it's a cash cow, dude. Stablecoins are a cash cow. You know that if you trade in USDT or you trade in any of those stablecoins, USDC, you know that it's a cash cow. This is these institutions taking advantage of this now. So, and unfortunately, they'll probably use this in their favor to take advantage of users like us. So, as much as I'm all on board with the Genius Act, being a decentralized maxi like myself, anytime you get centralized people like Bank of America into crypto, they're going to find ways to screw the end user, which is the whole point of why we got into crypto in the first place, was to avoid institutions inserting their power and their money into this place and basically using it to profit for, make profit for themselves. And unfortunately, that's what we're seeing with this. And I kind of took me a second to really realize that. When he came out and said this, I was like, dude, man, I might take a step back on how I feel about this. I mean, yeah, it could bring legislation, make things better, but this kind of stuff, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm on board with that. But it's just me personally. I didn't really like that, hearing that. But one thing I did want to point out here is that you listen to Warren, Elizabeth Warren, talk about this. She says that crypto could blow up the entire U.S. economy, and she actually put something out there. She put something out there that I never even really thought about until she said it here on this. And so I'll give her that. She actually opened up my eyes a little bit to what she said here. And I was like, wow, this is actually pretty crazy. So let's play the clip here. I don't know if you guys actually watched it, but let me actually stop sharing here. And then we're going to share the tab here real quick. And where is it at? Here we go. We're going to share this clip so you guys can actually hear her. Unfortunately, you do got to hear her. If I have to hear her, you have to hear her. So here we go. Hope you guys are ready for this.
And guardrails to make sure that crypto isn't used to blow up our entire economy. So I'm very worried about that, but I want to add one more twist, and that is the clarity bill has all those problems, but it also has a provision in it that would let any company listed on the New York Stock Exchange opt out of SEC regulation by just digitizing themselves, put themselves on the block.
Did you guys hear that, dude? Anyone that actually, this is actually genius. This should be instead of the Clarity Act, this should be the Genius Act. So what it's doing is that this opens up, there's a provision inside the Clarity Act that allows people on the stock exchange, the New York Stock Exchange or on the NASDAQ or anything like that, to be able to tokenize themselves. And if you tokenize yourself, then you will not be under any SEC regulation. So imagine that, dude. This is something that's actually opened up the door to saying, hey, man, you talk about Ripple opening up an IPO. Imagine if they just, again, they just tokenize themselves and then they'll never be under the SEC scrutiny. And so she's kind of saying that, hey, any company on the New York Stock Exchange right now could technically, with the provisions of the Clarity Act, could actually tokenize themselves and not be held to any regulatory standard under the SEC. Like, that is wild. And so it kind of opened up the door to where a lot of these companies will probably take advantage of that. And the New York Stock Exchange probably will get obliterated because of something like that. So I could see where her worries are on this, but it's just crazy when you start to think about that, if people will actually take advantage of that.
And all of a sudden, it turns out that Amazon or Meta or General Motors is no longer governed by the SEC. You do realize that literally would blow up the value of the New York Stock Exchange.
Better get your stocks off.
That whole
dude, talk about bringing things back to the people, man. Imagine if Meta dropped if they tokenized Meta versus it being a stock, and they tokenize it. Imagine the value of that stock, right? You're being full transparency by tokenizing your business. You are becoming fully transparent, meaning that anyone and everyone can actually follow your movement for the stocks, right? Because you're tokenizing it. So right now, I mean, no one really, you have to actually file to make sales. You have to file to do all this kind of stuff, where you have people like Arkham who follows everyone and anyone who's tokenized and knows exactly where everything's going. Talk about opening up the door for, I mean, you don't really need to be audited because everyone actually could follow exactly what you're doing. I think this actually brings more clarity than what the SEC does, because most of the time these organizations like Meta and Amazon, all of them have cookbooks anyways. We don't get to see behind the doors on where their shares are going or how big of holders they have and all this kind of stuff. I mean, yeah, it's probably in the books, but now if you start to put it on the blockchain, it completely changes the dynamic of it all. So it kind of opened up my eyes when she said this, and I was like, this is actually probably good. But again, just me on how I view it, but kind of crazy. Load up over the weekend dip, just having a laugh. Yeah, we're getting some bad, heavy, large raindrops, lightning storms. Oh, damn, Tony. Well, be careful out there. Clarity next week would be amazing. Probably not till fall. Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens right now. It's getting a little interesting. I'm gonna scroll down and catch up on the chat here. They can't stop what's coming, and they're scared. 100%, dude. There's so much things that are coming like positively for us, right? A lot of us that have been in this space have been waiting for this day, and unfortunately, it's coming out of they're losing grip, right? They're losing control of it all, and going to a decentralized tokenization is really that, dude. I mean, if you move to that, you're opening up a lot more than what they're doing right now on the Nasdaq, so, or even on the New York Stock Exchange. So I thought that was extremely interesting that she put this out here. To each her own on how we feel. She does make a valid point. I'll give her that, dude. I don't really say that a whole lot about her, but she does make a valid point, and it does open up your eyes. But she was looking at it negatively. I look at it positively. I'm like, hey, dude, that would open up so many doors to just crypto in general. So I don't know. It'll be interesting, man. You talk about money coming to the blockchain. Imagine all those blockchains. Imagine if like Meta launches on XRP, or imagine if Amazon partners with XRP or Ripple and launches and tokenizes under the XRP. How much money that would actually bring to that blockchain. Just imagine that, dude. I mean, imagine if you you went away from the New York Stock Exchange, you tokenized your stocks, made them real world assets, which again we talk about all the time. If they actually tokenize these things, they would tokenize a real world asset, which would be their stock. That would come to the blockchain, and then you would be able to track it on the blockchain, and that would provide so much liquidity to these blockchains. Like, I don't think people are really thinking about that. And so all it takes is Ripple to make a partnership with like 10 of these companies that want to tokenize on the XRPL. And now you probably brought billions and billions of dollars to the XRPL. Everything's going to be wrapped in XRP. You're going to basically be transacting in XRP. So just think about the values with that. HBAR, XRP, all these blockchains, dude, are going to be able to have RWAs on them. They're all going to compete for real world assets. So I've always said from day one, if you're not owning blockchains, what the hell are you doing? Like, blockchains rule crypto. Period. Simple as that, dude. Outside of Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin's its own beast in terms of value. I'm talking about blockchains that actually allow you to tokenize and do things like that. And yeah, Stacks has made it to where you could probably tokenize things on Bitcoin, but it's just too slow of a network to move and process things and all that. So it's just not built for that. But like Sui and Ondo and XRP and even Solana to some degree. And I mean, you got Cardano that's out here trying to push for that. I mean, so many of these blockchains are must own because of the potential for real world assets. Exactly what Elizabeth Warren said here, dude. These companies are probably going to tokenize, dude. Imagine if you could tokenize your business and not be under the scrutiny of the SEC. You can't tell me that you would not take advantage of that. You would take advantage of that in a heartbeat, dude. So if this opens up the door for that, dude, I'm so glad I'm invested early in these blockchains. That's all I gotta say, dude, because these things are gonna ramp up, dude. This is gonna bring so much money to the blockchain. It's insane. It's insane, dude. Yeah, VeChain could be up there too. Yeah, I give you VeChain too. VeChain for sure. Any of these blockchains, dude. Any of these top tier blockchains, you bet. I mean, like, dude, you just better start diversifying your portfolios and getting up in these blockchains, dude. Like, because it's about to explode, dude. Ripple has previous talks with, AWS, aka tokens in the past. I'm surely confident. Yeah, I mean, dude, there's probably so many dreams, so many companies that we don't even talk about. Not even big companies that just talking about $100 million companies or $200 million companies or $50 million companies that are going to tokenize their assets onto a blockchain, bro. We're so early, dude. This when she said this, I don't really listen to her, but when she said this, it like made my eyes open up. Like, holy crap, dude! Like, I didn't really think about it like that. And so, yeah, totally pumped about that. I'm actually more excited. I know she's a bearer of bad news here, but dude, screw her. I'm cool with that. Bring it on. I mean, we're in for a real big treat if that happens. It would only be an advantage for a short period. Well, it'd be advantage for people that actually jumped in early, Boomer. I mean, if you're holding XRP now and they brought over $50 billion in assets through real world through tokenizing stock companies on the stock exchange, and like they tokenized their stocks into real world assets, and they brought that liquidity over to the blockchain. You got to wrap that in something. I mean, how else do you tokenize it? You take a coin like XRP, or you take a coin like Ethereum, or a coin like BNB, and you actually wrap that. You tokenize it by wrapping it in that blockchain's currency, which brings value to that blockchain, dude. Like, that's how it's done. And so when you do that, it just opens up the door for so much, dude. You can take down Pocahontas now. Yeah, sorry. Oh shit, that's actually pretty funny, dude. Chipper, thanks so much for the $2 super chat. Eleanor, she tweet out here. Where did she tweet something? What did she say? I thought I pulled her up here. Did she just post something? I thought I saved her on my bookmark. Here, I thought I saved her recent tweet. I thought she posted about this. What did Miss Eleanor? Oh, vote has passed to. Okay, right here. This is what we're talking about here. New. The vote has passed 217 to 212, and the House has now advanced the rule setting up for votes on crypto, defense spending, and other measures tomorrow. So when all was said and done, the crypto was the reason the House broke the record for the longest vote in history, nearly 10 hours long. Damn. Some of the GOP holdouts flipped from no's to yes, back to no's, and then yes again, all within 24 hours. I'm told several of them were hanging out at the Capitol Hill Club down the street tonight, anticipating a late night vote switch. Now the final procedural vote passed and promised that the anti-CBDC language will be included in the NDA defense bill. House leadership can bring the Genius Act and possibly the Clarity Act to the floor for final passage as soon as tomorrow. So originally we said possibly that the Clarity Act would go through next week. Now it's looking like it's potentially going to happen today. So, I mean, the markets are just like, dude, it is so hard. Like I said, do not short the markets. Shorting the markets right now is like probably the dumbest thing you could possibly do just because you're risking so much. I'm not saying the markets can't go down. The markets could definitely go down. There could be massive retracement. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you are risking a lot, knowing that there's so much bullish momentum behind the markets. But hey, you do you, boo boo. I'll do me, and we just, we'll talk on Discord. Sounds like Robinhood is doing it. I mean, Robinhood could too. I just never touch Robinhood. Oh, you're talking about Robinhood tokenizing? I mean, shoot, yeah. If they want to tokenize, I still won't own anything. I wrap my XRP in Robinhood. Okay. Democrats make me angry. Oh my God, White Rider. If they shut down USDT, the market will have a huge dip. Oh, I agree. Yeah, they're not going to shut down USDT. I mean, USDT is like one of the biggest ones out. I mean, it's the biggest one out there behind USDC. I just don't like that these large institutions are going to go make their own stablecoin, and then they're going to force the people that actually bank with them to then use their stablecoin. I don't know if I agree with that, dude. That's kind of what the advantage that they're trying to take. You know what I mean? Tokenize your job so they can take income tax and any tax from you anymore, dude. That's the way to do it. Yeah, tokenize your work, dude. Dang, Meredith coming in hot with the 10 gifted memberships. Meredith, thank you so much for gifting 10 memberships to the A team. If Meredith gifted you a membership, please say thank you. And those 10 new members, welcome to the A team. Make sure you guys get up in that Discord and come kick it with us, dude. Discord's been phenomenal today. It's been great, dude. I absolutely, I mean, I know the Discord has my name on it, but I freaking love our Discord, dude. The people in there are like the chillest, coolest people. And it's so cool to see more people being added. And yeah, super excited about it. You could say I'm being biased, but I definitely don't think I'm being biased. I think it's just being honest. I just recently started following Eleanor. She's great with crypto. She is great. She's dropped a few. I was pissed off at her, dude. With the RLUSD stuff, man. She was like, she was dropping things that were not right. You guys remember? I don't know if you guys remember that back in December, dude. She was like dropping so much of the wrong information, and I was like, yo, dude, like. And same with the ETS, right? She dropped the ETS stuff and it was like wrong. And I'm like, yo, you can't be doing that. You know what I mean? So she probably learned from it. She definitely, there was some stuff that wasn't credible whatsoever. So, we've learned our lesson sometimes, but yeah, I was a little harsh on her. Vote has passed. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Awesome. Anyone else think they are using Ethereum as a proxy until they dump Ethereum in XRP? I don't know, man. There's a lot of theories out like that. I don't know. XRP is still the largest out there, or Ethereum's still the largest out there. XRP is still, almost 100% behind it right now in terms of market cap. But I don't know if they're using it as a proxy, bro. It's going to be hard to sell at $8 and not hold till 10. Yeah, talking about this. So obviously my thumbnail is very clickbaity. I did that on purpose to invite more Daves to our stream. I felt like dealing with some Daves today. XRP Ledger is going to be used to tokenize Dubai real estate. 100%. I agree with that. Yeah. Why ignore the TikTok? Oh, sorry, dude. Sometimes it gets hard. I get wrapped up in the screen over here. So my bad, homie. Just started on crypto. Any recommendations? Just Nylan. What do you want, man? What are you thinking? What's a Dave? A Dave's just like a male Karen. We call him Dave because we've had Daves on like multiple times. We've had a guy named Dave come on to stream and be a complete jerk. And so we've kind of just adopted that as the people who come on here and just get angry. So anyone that comes on here angry, man or woman, is a Dave. Wait, if my company turns into a token and pays me in tokens, I could then convert them to XRP or a stablecoin and collect my check without taxes. I mean, you'll probably still collect. You'll probably still have to pay taxes because you're converting them to a stable coin. You're converting them, and if you're using them for, like, just say you cash them out to pay for your house. Yeah, you're using it as a form of income. So no matter how, it's hard to get around it. When you start to talk about taxes, but I mean, yeah, you could technically, you could technically do a lot of that kind of stuff for sure. But as far as taxes go, I don't know how you back. That's a good question for Dr. Degen, dude. I had to get Dr. Degen on here. That's a really good question. So when Dr. Degen comes on, let's remember this question because that's a really good question. Dave, what did I miss? He's not ignoring TikTok. He's yeah, it's hard to tag, man. You got double screens coming up here. I appreciate you. Andrew's coming over here. Appreciate you, my guy. Is there a place I can message someone about my Discord? Yeah, you can message Fan, ASMR Fan, right there. Go hit her up on Discord. Oh, are you talking about like your Discord, like your personal Discord? I don't know. Or are you talking about my Discord? What are we talking about? Oh, dude, that's awesome. We got Black Gold coming in hot with the new membership. Thank you so much for becoming a new member, my guy. Appreciate that a ton. Make sure you jump into that Discord for me, and welcome to the A-Team. Appreciate that. We got Anson, 3 months as a member, dude. We love you, Austin. Thank you for your hard work. I appreciate you being here, and thank you so much for the kind words and being here for 3 months as an A-Team member, dude. That is freaking awesome. 3 months, dude. Wow. Tanya, thank you so much for becoming a member of the A-Team. You're officially now a member of the channel. Welcome, and yeah, definitely go jump in that Discord, dude. Let's see here. Do you have any recommendations on how to track your crypto, like average buy prices? You could do the best thing you could actually do, honestly, if you're new to crypto, is to download cointracker.io, upload your wallets onto cointracker.io, and they give you all the information you need to know about your ins and outs and your ups and downs and where your crypto's at. It's honestly one of the best things I've been, I've been in it. I've had it for almost 6 years now. I've had 5 or 6 years now. I've had cointracker.io. Best thing I've invested in, dude, because it does so much for me, from taxes to tracking your buys, your sells, your averages, everything, dude. I love it. And I get emails every day on where my portfolio is at. Even if my wallet is Tangent, yeah, all you got to do, all it is just an interface for your wallet. It just tracks your transactions on the blockchain. It doesn't track anything else, dude. Yeah, it tracks everything, dude. It's freaking awesome. I love it. Just sold my Farcoin. Do you think it's going to go down? Maybe. Well, cryptocurrency. Let's actually take a look. Let's deep dive before we jump into more. Positive news coming out today. Thank you, Eleanor, for your positive, great news. You can see right now. Let's take a look at XRP. We're on the day chart. Day chart's still looking pretty damn positive right now. Like, gosh, dang. And if you look at the Heikin-Ashi, we still haven't even gotten to a red Heikin-Ashi yet, dude. Like, this is actually looking really damn good on those candles. Let's go to the 1 hour, dude. 1 hour is finally resetting. This is actually good. We haven't dropped a whole lot. We've actually stayed pretty flat. We went all the way up to 310, down as far as 299, and that was about 2 hours ago, right around 1800, which was 6 o'clock. We dipped down to 299, and then we're back up to 305 again, 303. But the 1 hour is resetting. The 4 hour, dude, the 4 hour is starting to still climb right now. I told you guys that the 4 hour is a really good indicator. Is it going to peak out or is it going to top out right here? We'll see. But usually the 4 hour is a good indicator. If this starts to turn, we might have a little bit more of a downturn here. The 12 hour is telling you a lot right now. The 12 hour is actually on a downturn right now and still on a downturn, which means that we could be flat and or just trading somewhere in between the 310 to the 295 area again, right? That's kind of what we want. We do not want to go past the 236. So if it were me right now, and you're trying to catch this and you want to not miss out, I would probably put a buy order in for 280 right here, which is right on top of the 236. And you're probably in for, if this were to like have a massive retracement overnight, which again would be kind of shocking, but we're in crypto, dude. Nothing should shock you. So this could come down and hit the 236 right here, which is right at 280. And that would probably line up with some of the stuff coming down here. I hope it doesn't. We hope it stays up here. But, again, we could see it's been playing sideways pretty much all day, right? Look at this, up, down, sideways, and we've continually brought down the chart. We want these things to reset. I want the 12 hour to come down and reset, dude. That just would mean if we're already still at the top right here and this is coming down to reset, dude, like that's so bullish. That is so bullish. The day chart right now is starting to come back over. However, the MACD is actually looking very positive. So we could come down and actually sort of see maybe this comes halfway down, does something like we see over here where we do two tops. So come down, probably peak and come back up again. that could very well happen. That's well within play. So be careful of that. H bar is looking the same, dude. H bar is a little bit different. It's actually falling down a little bit quicker than XRP. XRP is a really resilient chart, but the day chart, we have this just opened up 4 hours ago, but we just came down, touched the 80 right here. Usually we come back down past it. You can see right here, we do come back down past it just a tad bit and maybe having the next leg up. So we'll see if we can actually do that for this next one and or reset. The 12 hours actually sitting pretty good. We're almost to the bottom. 4 hours rejected at the 50 is coming back down. And the 1 hour sitting right now is at the bottom. So this is H bar is actually lining up to be in a nice little spot too. And it's right now, it's sitting there about to touch the 236, which is a really good retracement, sitting around 222.83. It went all the way down to 222.254, which was about yesterday around this time. Yesterday, right around noon, it hit this. So, it definitely could come back down and hit this. Let's actually pull up the Monte Carlo. Let's pull up the Watchman. You can see right now that the Watchman's this is actually the Monte Carlo, but you can see it's actually coming down and hit this support level right here. So that's actually forming up pretty nicely at 6.18% on probability. So pretty damn good. It's actually sitting right on that line. You can see the next level right here is a little bit below the 382, or sorry, the 236. It's sitting here at 22.64 would be the next level. So yeah, I mean this 22.836, which is right here on. Let me get the Monte Carlo out of the way here. Yeah, we're sitting right there, dude. So it's saying anywhere, it's maybe going to come down to this 22.4 area is kind of what it's saying. So we got some, I mean, dude, honestly, a retracement's not bad. I know people don't want to hear retracement. People are like, dude, like this is the last thing I want to hear. But in all reality, dude, a retracement that doesn't take us below the 236 or maybe just a little bit into 382 is actually good for the charts, dude. It's good to be able to take that next leg. And so you can see XRP is actually coming down right now. So the whole goal now is to find that floor. So where are we getting to? No cap gains on crypto. Oh, dude, that'd be so amazing, Stand Man. That'd be so amazing. It's gets me now how crypto, I have a high dollar value, but XRP and HBAR have to take over Swift. Yeah, they do. Trump getting rid of the income tax won't matter. Yeah. Hi, Austin. Is it true Ripple is acquire Swift? I don't know if they're going to acquire Swift, but I mean, they'll definitely probably compete. What else should we buy, Austin? I mean, I try to stick to the top 25 cryptos. That's kind of where I'm at. Anything in the top 25, I think is pretty good. I need Dr. Jin to teach me about benefits of trading through an LLC. Yeah, I got to get him on. I got to get him on stream, dude, and on stream or in Discord. I think what I'll do, dude. I'll probably open up like 25 spots in Discord that people can sign up, and I'll probably only open up to 25 so that because there's gonna be a lot of questions. And I'll probably do a couple of these with Dr. G-Gen. He can come in. Obviously, he's my financial advisor. He's my accountant. He's a CPA. He teaches this at a college level. He's obviously got his doctorates and teaches economics. So he knows this shit in and out, inside and out, dude, like legit. And so I'll probably end up doing something. Obviously, he's my father. So I'll probably do something in Discord, and I'll probably open it up to maybe 15 or 20 seats. And then people can sign up for it and come in there, and it's not overwhelming for him. And then he can answer everyone's questions on how to do things. So I think that's probably what I'll do. We talked about it already, and he's on board with it. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do. You got to pay taxes. The key is to live where the tax is lowest. That's true, Joe. I'm with you on that. Fan, do you have a lot of scammers in Discord? Yeah, dude. Please do not respond to any of the scammers in Discord that are acting like me. I will never DM you. I will never say anything to you. I will, again, just please, just take off your DMs. Don't allow anyone to DM you. Just mute that stuff right away. Don't let these people take advantage of you, please. Guy, thanks so much for the $10 super chat. Awesome, Austin. What is the point of having Ethereum if XRP is qualitatively better than Ethereum? They have been holding XRP down just to make money off ETH, then dump ETH into XRP. I don't know. I mean, the thing is that I think Ethereum, it's a good question, dude. I think that there's a lot of people that own Ethereum, and there's a lot of people that own XRP. There's been a battle between Ethereum and XRP for quite some time. Obviously there's a beef between them. I think it is better. Ethereum's trying to catch up, right? In all reality, Ethereum's really trying to catch up. To be honest with you, they're trying to do things to make their stuff a little bit better. They announced that next year sometime they should have a new update to make things a little bit faster and cheaper on their side again. So. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question, dude. I don't know if I have an answer for you, to be honest with you. I mean, we do know that XRP is probably better in terms of speed, in terms of how cheap it is. There are leaps and bounds over Ethereum. But to each our own, right? I mean, I think where XRP got a little caught up is XRP was not built for smart contracts, and Ethereum was built for the smart contract, and that's what gave Ethereum the boost, was to launch projects, launch tokenize assets. And XRP at first wasn't really built for that; it wasn't meant for that. And then they switched it up, and now it is. And so I think that's opened up the door a lot. Tony, thank you so much for being a member for 7 months. Waza, yeah, dude, that's awesome. 7 months, man. You've been with me for a while now, dude. You're climbing up the rankings now. Meme coins, XRP not going over $10. I don't need $10 to get a 20x. 20x on my investments is around $7, dude. That's why I said on my thumbnail it says 701 20x. I was buying at 30 cents. I was buying at 33 cents. That's my average for XRP. And so, yeah, I mean, a 20x investment for me would be $7. I was going to sell at a 10x, which would be $3 or $3.30, but I didn't sell. Right, I'm still holding it, so I'm still up roughly almost a 10x on my XRP investment, and I'm going to hold out and wait for a 20x return, dude, for sure. Upload has all that information. Upload, okay. I know you don't like Robinhood, but they track automatically and send out tax forms. Okay, yeah, I'm just not a fan of it, dude. Is Pure Wall Token ever going to launch? I think that they're targeting like end of the year, somewhere in that ballpark. I think they're trying to launch on Pure Chain, dude. Like I said, I think that's probably their goal, which would be in Dubai at the Blockchain for Life. It would be in Dubai, and that would be fantastic, dude. I'll actually be going over there for that. So I'll be in Dubai in the end of October for Blockchain for Life. So if you guys ever want to join me over there, feel free. Want you to not be investing in XRP knowing it's the future. Yeah, it's gonna be hard not to, right? As long as crypto pumps, who cares? I don't know if you guys saw that Shane Gillis, dude. He totally just roasted that whole thing, dude. Dude, did they end up voting today in the House? Yeah, they ended up right here. Eleanor came out and tweeted saying that the vote passed 2017 and that they'll have an advancement tomorrow on the floor. So looking pretty good. Austin, what is better, putting 12K into BTC or into Ethereum? I mean, I'd probably do BTC if I had to choose between BTC and Ethereum. Or can I make it more with XRP? I mean, dude, that's tough to say. They're the top 3 cryptos, dude. I mean, that's hard to say. I would say whatever you feel is, I mean, those are really 3 good ones to me. And I think that XRP probably has a lot of growth because they're not even an ETF yet. Wait till an ETF lands. It's probably going to change the whole game for XRP. You know what I mean? But to each our own. Sorry, Joel, a little slow. Yeah. Kyle, thanks so much for the $5 super test. So thankful for Austin and the A-Team Discord, winning together, growing rich together. Much love. Hell yeah, Kyle. Discord's been great, man. Honestly, I love the Discord. A lot of people that are new to perpetual trading, a lot of people that are new to margin trading and stuff like that have grown so much in the 2 months that we've really pushed it in there and making some phenomenal trades. I mean, dude, they're killing it, man. What do you think about Litecoin? I like Litecoin, dude. I think Litecoin's great, dude. Yeah, we just laugh at anti. Yeah. When do you think we'll hit the top on XRP? October will probably be the top. October for sure, dude. BTC and ABC correction currently. Yeah, it's coming down right now. You can see XRP is currently coming down. Where did my thing go? There it is. Yeah, we're coming down to $3 right now. We're going to probably hover around this. So, yeah, we'll see where this goes, dude. We'll see where this goes. You could, if you wanted to, you could create a whole new pivot. You could create a whole new, if you wanted to, right here. You could create a whole new fib from this level up to here if you chose to. You could do it on a slower time frame versus the further time frame. Like I'm pretty far away. If you wanted to, you could do one up here, and it could be a closer time frame for you. We're talking a day time frame. I try to be a little bit further out. You could even do it here if you wanted to. It's really up to you on how you want to do it. They do change values just a tad bit. The further you go out, the better your intel is on it. So especially if it's been trading on these levels, so you can see, I mean, it's very highly traded right at the support level here at 290. You can see that right there. It's a really high support level if you zoom in on that. So, I mean, yeah, it'd be crazy if it comes down to 279, but it did come down to 279 the other day. So, what does it mean to wrap your Robinhood and XRP? They're not wrapping it. I mean, so what? So when you move it over to an exchange, it's basically moving it off the blockchain. So when you move your XRP to exchange, you're moving it off the blockchain into the exchange. So the exchange basically they just put it into US. I mean, honestly, they put it into USDT. You'll see it on all the exchanges. See right here. See how this says USD? This is actually Ethereum and US dollar. So when you move this to the exchanges, like if you go over to let's just go to Coinbase, for instance. If we actually go to here, they're moving it into USDT. See here on BTCC, XRPs and USDT. All it is just paired to USDT. So it's actually in Tether. It's actually trading in Tether right now. So that's all you're swapping for. It's basically XRP's pricing, but you're using dollar for dollar in Tether. So it's not even XRP technically. And until you swap it back, it becomes XRP. So that's why that's why it processes. So, they probably have it in US dollar. I mean, in all reality, it's just an interface telling you what it is. Hopefully they have the backing of it. Like you said, that's been the biggest thing on these exchanges is if they can provide proof of reserves. And some of these people, I don't know if they can actually provide that. Just got here, Austin. How you doing, bro? I'm good. Lionheart, good to see you, buddy. We got Real Patriot. It's digital rubber. It's digital rubber. Man, should I take money out of Solana and move it to somewhere else? It's up to you, man. I mean, if you like Solana, it's really up to you. Solana's been doing really well today, dude. It went all the way up to 176. It's retracing pretty heavily. Let's actually pull a fib on this. Damn, let's see where it retraces to. Let's pull a fib. We're actually going to pull a fib to this level right here. Let's do that. We'll do a little bit closer of a fib. This is having a pretty good retracement right now. I don't know if I like that fib, actually. Let's actually pull it to our original low here. See if we can get it down. Yeah, that's a better looking fib. Okay. So yeah, dude, you can see it's probably going to come back down and touch this 236 area. It's already filled up this fair value gap at 170. We got another fair value gap on the 1 hour here at 168. I wonder what the 4 hour looks like. Yeah, 4 hours looking pretty good. There's a nice little fair value gap at 165 right here, which is a really good level where it's come up and touched this multiple times. So I wouldn't be surprised if this came back down and touched this 164. We're already working our way down to 169 right now. So if it probably will come down and hit this 164. Markets seem like they're, coming down just slightly right now. Bitcoin dominance is definitely going up. I'm stuck with HBAR at 27. Oh, is that where you're at? Is 27? I'm going to reset later. Okay. Am I not? Let's see. What are we talking about here? Real Patriot. Who else do we got? XRP will be the digital Swift. Could be. I'm seeing all over social media. Ripple agreed to buy out Swift, 12 billion. I don't know if they'd take that, dude. I don't know. That'd be kind of crazy, wouldn't it? Consider putting a big chunk in Bitcoin and gold, small chunk in XRP. I'm ready to make dough, bro. I'm with you, dude. I'm so far behind on the chat, guys. I'm so sorry. Guy, thanks so much for the $5 super chat. Where would XRP be at if ETF market cap inflowed to XRP? Dude, we would probably, you're talking, here, let's pull it up. Let's pull it up, dude. Let's go to Bitcoin ETF. Let's actually go to Ethereum. Let's see. Austin, do you think XR is a retracement? What's going on here? Let's go. There we go. Gosh. So you can see, look, Fidelity bought a pretty good amount of Ethereum today. Gosh. So a total of 6,000 Ethereum was purchased. Dude, that's crazy. Damn. Look at that Grayscale, dude. Grayscale has offloaded so much of their Ethereum here. Dude, that's crazy. Just between BlackRock and Fidelity, dude, they hold a majority of this, dude. So, we're talking, dang, dude. So just say right now, 10,000. Just say 6,000. 6,000 Ethereum. What's 6,000 times? What does that equal? Imagine if that flowed in, that pricing flowed in to XRP, right? That's a lot. That's a lot of money. Let's see. $6,000 times what? 3,500, 3,300. I meant 3,300. We're talking. What is that? That's $198 million, right? or sorry, what is that? 19. That can't be right, dude. That can't be right. That's all they have. That must just be inflows for the week. I don't know how much they actually have in terms of reserve, but they pulled in just these past however many days are here. They pulled in roughly almost $20 million just in Ethereum. That's a lot. That's that's crazy to think, dude. MAGA, thanks so much for the $20 super chat. Love you, brother. But this is for Fan Best Mod. Appreciate that. Fan, here you go, dude. $20 super chat for you. Best mod in the house. Hey, that's awesome. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you, man. If I have around 10,000 in the market, do I need a layer? What do you mean a layer? You mean like getting into like a blockchain, or what are we referring to? Yeah, XRP is about to break down through come down. It's gonna probably retrace just a tad bit, and it's okay. 4 hours kind of retracing right now. We got about 19 minutes before a new 4 hour comes in, so we're having a little bit sell off before the next 4 hour, which comes in around 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll have a new 1 hour coming in, which will probably come to the bottom of this. It'd be nice for this 4 hour to come back down and reset if it's gonna do it. Let's do it. 12 hour is roughly around 8 hours away, and this probably is going to be flat over the night. How high will XLM go? I hope it's going to go all time highs. I'm assuming because the amount of super chat was. I appreciate you, man. Sometimes I wish we had an A-Team live stream with A-Team members in the audience, aka an A-Team meeting hangout for 2 to 3 days would be phenomenal. What is that? It's a meeting / a hangout for 2. Oh, you're talking like inside Discord, bro? Dreams? Is that what you're talking about? We got 657 people watching, 167 likes. Damn, that's pretty good, dude. Pepe is the main meme for ETH. People don't understand it. I mean, dude, Pepe is great. I mean, that's one of the only memes I hold. It's like wrapping your, oh my God, Necky Recky, dude. I almost read that. Oh, you guys are crazy. Vintage Virtue, thanks so much for the $5 super chat here. Is there a place can message about my Discord? I have everything you and Discord said, and on computer, not phone. It's absolutely will not connect. Okay, Vintage Virtue, thanks so much for the $5 super chat. So what you got to do, man, is just go over here. So obviously you got to connect right here. So go over here. You connected your Discord, connection, boom, boom. Oh yeah, the big thing, Vintage Virtue. So that's where it is, dude. You're not a member. You're not a member of the A-Team. You got to become a member first, bro. So you got to actually go out, become a member, which, again, you just got to go into the little link that says become a member. Once you become a member, then you can actually go into the Discord. So, yeah, anyone that wants to get into the Discord, you got to become a member. I put it for $1.99 because I wanted to keep all the spam bots out of there and everyone else out of there. And it's the lowest I could go for any membership. So, yeah, that's what we had to do. Just got in. You might have mentioned XRP. Any thoughts on where it's headed? We're probably going to have a little bit of we're already having a retracement, dude. When I got live on stream, we were at 305. Now it's at $3. Everything's kind of showing that the markets are coming down slightly based off of just everything that's happened today. And I think that we're going to probably ramp back up tomorrow with all the good news. I mean, the Clarity Act might get passed, and the Genius Act will get passed. So, yeah, Vintage Virtue, become a member, and then you'll be good to go, bro. Let's see here. Only 67 likes. Yeah, it's all good. Come on, Austin. It's all XRP all the way. Hell yeah. Wow, XRP coming down hot. Yeah, it's coming down hot right now. But it's probably going to catch up. I'm okay with it. Did anyone say power outages earlier? Tomorrow? I don't know, fan, did we? We got Code Core. Am I glitching, dude? Am I glitching? No, we hitting that top. Yeah, we hitting that top, right? Sorry, Dream's going to be all over me for saying, for talking negatively. My bad, homie. Austin, can you do a fib on XLM and see what the retracement looks like? Yeah, we can do that real quick, bro. I probably have one up here. There you go. We're already hitting the 236. Look at that. We're at 236. Your next level right now is 0.41 right here. There's a fair value gap at the top of the 382, which would be a pretty big retracement. Let's pull out the Watchman thing here. Let's see where this is showing us. Dude, it's actually very bull. Let's go to the 1 hour here. Yeah, it's looking like let's go to the 30 minute. Let's see where 30 minutes says. I mean, you're right on top of the 30 minute right now, 9.88%. So that's pretty good. 15 minutes showing you right around. I mean, it's showing it could drop below this right here to, it's about 8% going down to the 0.44 on the 15 minute. So yeah, it's definitely showing that. So yeah, the 15 minutes showing that we could probably go down just a tad bit here more. You can see we hit this little level right here at 0.44 a little bit ago, and you can see it's a major line of support right here at the 4.4 level. So I mean, look at that level of support right there. It's bounced off this level at the 4.45 quite a bit. I mean, it even just hit it recently today. So I mean, the chances of this going here is probably highly likely based off the probability here, 8.18%. And then we're talking about almost a 5.83% for it to get to the next level down here at 0.43 for XLM. So yeah, expect there to be a bit of a retracement. I mean, it's showing us right there live on stream. You can see right here we are sitting. The 236 is pretty far away. You can see our next level of major support in this area is sitting around 292 right here. Let's go to the 1 hour chart here. 1 hour chart's actually looking bullish. Let's go to the 30-minute chart. 30-minute chart's actually looking bullish too. We're bouncing between here, which is I mean, it's telling us that we'll probably go back up to 305. That's what this chart is saying right now. We'll probably bounce between $3 and 305. That's kind of what it's saying right now. You can see it's starting to climb back up here. 7% chance right there. Let's check 15 minutes. 15 minutes saying it's going to be down just slightly. The 1 hour is obviously looking bullish, sitting up here around the 309 still. So yeah, I'll be very interested to sort of see where this falls to. I mean, the probability is at 2% for it to fall down to the 299 again right now, but that doesn't mean a whole lot. We're coming down. You can see even here on the MACD, we're coming down. If I move this out of the way, you can see right here where we on the 1 hour we got into our first red candle there. So yeah, we'll see how this plays out. Tomorrow should be a big day. I think so too. Can you show the tools you use on BTCC, please? I don't use this. I use this on TradingView. This is TradingView, and then I move it over to BTCC. So I don't chart on here on BTCC. I chart on TradingView, and then I look over and do my trades over there. So that's kind of how I do it. Austin, when you say to each your own, it sounds like you're saying cheat your own. I know I have an emoji that says cheat your own, bro. To each your own. There's an A-team emoji that says cheat your own because I say to each your own. Do you think ETH is tanking? I don't think tanking's the word, but I mean, it's going to definitely retrace. And it should, dude. We need a retracement. I mean, I know people don't want to hear that, but you can't just always go up forever. There has to be some form of retracement. You just want a healthy retracement. Healthy retracement right now would be right around 3,100, right? 3,108 would be a healthy retracement. And if we start to retrace, which means you can see right now the 4 hours definitely over purchased. We've had a massive climb on the MACD. The 1 hour is starting to come down to the bottom here. The 12 hours starting to work its way back up. So very mixed signals on the RSI, but the MACD is showing volumes pumping up. So I don't know. Ethereum's on a different trend right now. That's for sure. But XRP going back up to that 305, like we just said. It's at 302 now. When we started looking at that, it was almost at $3. So yeah, looking good. I have a YouTube membership as of tonight. How do I join the Discord without a desktop? You might be able to do it on your phone. You just basically go into, onto your phone, go to settings, connect that way. But sometimes people are having issues and might need a computer to get into the Discord. So yeah, Austin's the only one I trust with all the social medias, with crypto advice, learning, etc. Big thanks. Oh, I appreciate you, Tony. Don't put so much pressure on me. I'm just kidding, dude. The market's going to dip when the tariff resume in 16 days. Yeah, we'll see what happens, right, Augie? We'll see what happens. It's better not to go down. I got end at the dip. Okay. The crypto market has done this 2 nights in a row, fake pumps till about 2 or 3 in the morning, then starts blowing up. Yeah, necky wrecky. That's exactly what's happened, right? We come down, we've hit our levels of supports, and then we've had nice bounce backs, dude. Do you think Bitcoin will hit 150 by December? I think more than 150, dude. I think way more than 150. So I think my peak of the bull run's 250. Can you show us how to transfer USDT from Coinbase to BTC? I'm having issues. Yeah, Kyle. The easiest way you can do it, bro, is just go right up here to crypto deposits. So just go right here to crypto deposits, okay? And then you're going to go to USDT and make sure then you go down here where it says Ethereum. Just hit Ethereum right there, okay? and then here's your address. So when you go to Coinbase, you're going to say send, and it's going to say, send, what's the address. You're going to copy this address into there. So, and then make sure that you're sending USDT Tether on that side. Okay. Don't send it in Base. Don't send it in any of that crap. You'll lose it if you do that. You got to make sure it's USDT, Ethereum, ERC20 over on Coinbase. Okay. And then once you do that, you would just copy this address, because this is now a USDT or a USDT address right here, Ethereum based. You'd copy that into Coinbase, and then you'd send it over here. And then it'll show up right here, and it'll start to say pending, and you'll be good to go. It's showing you're a member on your end? Really? Man. Interesting. It's not showing over here. I think it just consolidated between 3 and 310, and that's kind of where we want it to, right? And it's okay if this consolidates between these levels. It will still bring these levels down. Consolidation will still bring our relative strength index down, and we want that. Do we want our strength indexes to come down to reset to take the next level? You can't take the next level when everything's over purchased, right? Because there's indicators there's people out there, there's AI bots out there that are constantly trading this, right? And that's why we have these dips. So you need some form of retracement to take those steps, and that's healthy for all charts. I'm trying to reach 11 to 12K position on XRP by end of the year. Hell yeah, Augie, that's the way to do it, man. That's the way to do it, dude. Do you think Bitcoin? I already read that. What do you think the XRP price by end of the year? 701, dude. 701's been my trigger number for quite some time now. I used my phone. It worked fine. Okay, so MK, we got MK. What's up, buddy? So you can use your phone, dude. Yeah, that's a good way. So use your phone and let me know how it goes. Chris, thank you so much for being here, my guy. $2. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat, bro. Morning, A-Team. Morning to you, too, from Italy. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. What is a cheaper way to withdraw USDT from BTCC? I don't think there's a cheaper way, dude. I mean, people will try to convert it over to like XRP and try to do all that kind of stuff. I just feel it's so convoluted, and it has just an opportunity to get lost in the mix. And so I just try to keep it from USDT. I'll pay the $5. There's a $5 fee. I think it's like $5 is what it is. But, it's hard to say. Hey, everyone. Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much. So glad the vote passed. I'm with you, Andrew. I am too. What do you think, XRP? Yeah. Thank you so much for being over here, Andrew. As always, dude, holding it down for me on the TikTok side, dude. Can't help it when authentic. I appreciate you, Tony. It's all good. Check your trading view notifications. We blessed you. Did you really? How did you bless me? Right over here. Where's my note? Oh, right here. Oh, right here. Granted you access to a script that expires on July 17th. Oh, is it like a damn. That's pretty cool. All right. What is this? Flux chart Pat automation. The Pat automation is powered and versatile tool designed to help traders rigorously test their trading strategies. With an array of advanced settings, traders can fine-tune their strategies, assess performance, and identify key improvements before deploying a live trading environment. All right. I'll have to mess around with this. I appreciate you, my guy. Thank you so much. I'll have to dink around with that. I'll dink around with that a little bit later tonight. Appreciate that a ton. Thank you so much, man. Are you a member on the non-YouTube account? Yeah, that could be too. You could be a member, but you're in the wrong account. That is true, Terry. I'll give you that. What do you think about ADA? Oh, I love ADA. The A-Team loves ADA, right, A-Team? Did the bill pass? It didn't pass, but it's going to be on the floor tomorrow. No, check out the price action toolkit one. Oh, okay, there's a price action toolkit. Okay, my bad. Price action toolkit. Where we at? Oh my gosh, there's so many on here. Oh my gosh, where's it at? Price action tool. Oh, right here. Price action toolkit. There we go. Expires. Oh, okay. Damn. You got the fair value gaps in there. You got your buy and sell. Oh, wow. Introducing our new price action toolkit indicator. Oh, wow. I'll have to play around with that. Yeah, it has fair value gaps. Buy and sell, liquidity. Okay. Yeah, I'll play around with that one too, dude. I'll check all these out when I get off stream, man. Like I said, I'll probably be messing up if I start to mess around with those things. Hey, I appreciate that ton, dude. Thanks so much. I've been known to dink around from time to time. What's up, K Bowers? $3 seems to be a support rather than resistance. Yeah, it's definitely a support because we're above it, right? So now that we've been above it, we've established support on this all day. So this actually has become a pretty good support level right here at 3, right? We've been up here since roughly 10 o'clock this morning, right on stream. We broke the 3, and we've been up here teetering between this for almost 12 hours. So yeah, it's probably, building some nice little support levels up here. Now if it breaks that support, we're definitely going to probably come down to the 9.4, 9.2, which is another level support, and then potentially down to the 281. So, gotta at least be aware of those. And fill the gap, give that ass a smack. All right, necky recky. Gosh, dang. My favorite alts for the bull run. I mean, obviously the ones that we're in right now. You got HBAR, you got XRP, you got Stellar. I mean, Solana, Link, Sui. All those are looking phenomenal, right? People in here like Ondo. There's a ton in here. Uniswap, Radium, Jupiter, ton of the decentralized side of things. So, Aptos isn't bad. I don't own it, but Aptos isn't bad. Guy, thanks so much for the $5 super chat. Hey, I joined your Discord. None of this makes sense because someone messaged me to help me. Guy, Ashby. Yes, fan will DM you. She probably already has. She's on top of that stuff. She's awesome. So we will get you in, dude. Promise you, my guy. Quant. Oh, yeah, Quant. Don't forget about Quant. Where's Trent at? Trent. Sorry, dude. I left out Quant, bro. I actually don't own any more Quant, but Quant's a good one. I read the rules and regs. Did you click the check mark? You have to click the check mark, and then you go over to the emojis and click on, go to the emojis where it says right here. So after you click the check mark with the rules and regs, you're agreeing to the rules and the regulations. Then you go over here to, I can't even seem to find it. And you go over here to choose. And then you click on these little emojis over here, and it gives you the access to the different categories. So that's how you do it. So once you click those, you're good to go. Still up today? Hell yeah, Jeffrey. So I can wake up for XRP at $7 would be nice, dude. It would be nice for me too. I see the vote actually passed after 10 hours. Yeah, it passed, but now it's going to go. That was a pass to, where is it at? Where did Eleanor go? The vote has passed 217 to 212, and the House has now advanced the rule setting up floor votes on crypto, defense spending, and other measures tomorrow. So we'll definitely have one of those tomorrow. I sold my profits at 309. Hell yeah, dude. That's the way to do it. Austin, is there any buy sell indicators on TradingView that's non-pay, or do you have to do membership? I don't really do any buy and sell stuff on there. I just talk about it live with you guys. We talk about it as a group inside Discord. I'm not making any calls or anything like that. We'll just say, hey, this is looking like it's bearish. This is looking like it's bullish. You know what I mean? And we talk as a group. That's been the best part about it. It's not just me or anyone else. It's like a whole group of people in there that are giving their 2 cents on their stuff. And that's the way it should be, man. That's the way it should be. And it's way better that way, dude, to have everyone's, different opinions, because then it sort of makes you become a free thinker. It's not just like someone telling you like, hey, buy this, it's starting to pump. You're going, okay, maybe I should look at that. Or maybe I should look what they're saying there. It makes you a better trader. And that's what it comes down to, dude. Really it should come down to someone not telling you what to buy and when to buy it. It should be coming down to, oh, I see what they're saying from these indicator standpoint. And then you have a full understanding of when to buy. That's really what the goal of the Discord is. I sold some profits at 309. I just read that. That's awesome. Hawaii rider on that Farcoin, man. Click the emojis at the bottom. Yeah, authentic. Hey, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. You're officially now a member of the channel. Welcome, my friend, and definitely get up in that Discord, bro. Bro, your Instagram has the most elite eats. It's been fun. Oh, he's renewing. Sorry, you're renewing authentic. I knew you looked familiar as hell. I always felt like you. Yeah, thanks for renewing it, dude. Thanks for guys for running the channel. Are people in Discord right now? Yeah, dude, we have people in Discord right now. I probably already have we're definitely crypto chatting it up right now. I mean, someone literally just posted in there. But yeah, I wish you would just say MACD instead of. I know I like to say it. See, look, he's already jumping on my ass. Already in Discord. MACD, the MACD instead of saying the MACD. I like saying the MACD, dude. Now I know it's just like pisses everyone off. MACD makes me think of like McDonald's, bro. Yo, you got that MACD? We're gonna get that McDonald's. Gonna go to Mickey D's. I'm gonna call it Mickey D's. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it Mickey D's now, right? We're calling it Mickey D's. I'm gonna check out this Mickey D. get that McDonald's hat on, dude. We're calling it the Mickey D's. Gonna do it on purpose now. Hell yeah, dude. Yo, you check out that Mickey D's chart. That Mickey D's chart is killing it right now. I'm so calling it Mickey D's now. Oh my god, I'm falling asleep. Me too, dude. Me too. I mean, I've been on it for an hour. And I totally forgot to do fans video. She's gonna jump on my ass. Dogecoin. I like Dogecoin. The MacD's nuts. That's almost as good as the banana hammock, dude. Oh my god, that's almost as good as. Oh, speaking of banana hammock, I want to play this for everyone again. So there's a lot of new people in here, dude. No one understood what the banana hammock was, so I wanted to play it. Oh, dude. So we are in a banana zone. We call it the banana zone, and that's what we're in. You can call it a banana hammock. You can call it whatever you want, but we are in the official running of a banana zone right now, and I wanted to play it for you guys because I think this is actually a really good video that sums up exactly where we're at and exactly where we're going to go. So anyone that's new to the channel that hasn't seen the banana hammock video, here we go. You guys ready for this? Oh, I got to actually, hold on a second. I got to stop sharing the screen here and present the Chrome tab. So there we go. Boom. All right, let's get it rocking and rolling. Hopefully everyone can hear it now. Let me get Meredith out of the way here. Sorry, Meredith. Oop. Let me get Guy out of the way here. All right, here we go. You guys ready for it? Hopefully you guys can hear it. Here we go. Listen closely because this is exactly where we're at, exactly where we're going. This is the most inside information you'll ever get. And so be ready, all right?
We're nowhere near. Our cycle top indicator is a long way away from anywhere. In fact, we're at very subdued levels, much like we had in 2013 before the largest bull run of all time.
Hell yeah.
I'm not guaranteeing that, but I'm just saying, probabilistically speaking, things are very positive going forwards. I see no reason for any fear. Finally, the fabled banana zone chart.
Banana zone.
The construct is the same. It's not a mystery. It is a repeat of the debt cycle. They are rolling the debts. They are doing the same thing. Each cycle is not to do with a halving cycle, nothing to do with any of that. It's all driven by liquidity cycle and funding of debts. Each phase, we get phase one of the banana zone, banana number one.
Uno.
The corrective zone, banana number two comes.
Dos.
Another correction, banana number three. So
Correct.
This is the banana zone. So that's what happened in 2020, 2021. Off we go. Sorry, that was 2017, which again looked very similar to this one. That was the last one. Here we are now.
Damn.
Can't be clearer to me. I've shown you.
Here we are now. Dude, we're just pulling out of phase one, dude. We're just pulling out of phase one, going into phase two. Do people not realize that we are literally in a banana zone right now? Come on, guys. Let's get with it here. Let's get with it here. I just typed the PT, the Austin calls. Oh, dude. We got the banana zone, dude. But that's really what we're in. Listen to this guy. This guy's speaking facts.
The macro evidence, the technical evidence, the sentiment evidence, everything here suggests to me that hold on to your hats.
Yeah, he did.
Don't fuck this up. Don't lose control of your tokens. Don't use leverage. Don't get your wallet hacked. Just sit with it. Be careful. Don't get FOMO. Do all of the right things, and we'll go up to the next phase of correction zone. That's going to be harder because the next one that happens, we'll have a 35% drop, and you'll all say, "Is it over?" And you'll definitely be sure it's over, and everybody on Twitter will tell you it's over, and it won't be over. By our work, we suggest that because of the elongation of the business cycle, because rates were higher for longer, the forward-looking liquidity suggests that, again, probabilistically speaking, without any guarantees, this whole thing goes into Q1, maybe Q2 of 2026, which would align with Trump's, trying to win the midterms as well. So everything's lined up for us. I think it started. So keep the faith. We're nowhere near.
Yeah, just don't F it up. That's what it comes down to. Just don't F it up, guys. I mean, don't over leverage. Don't get your wallet hacked. Don't FOMO. Don't be an idiot. Don't be an asshole. Just don't F it up. That's what it comes down to, dude. Just stay the course. Stay the course, and all will be okay. Are you accumulating, leverage trading, and swing trading? I'm doing all the above. Well, actually, I take that back. Oh, that's Andrew talking. Damn, Andrew. I'm not accumulating. I've accumulated as much as I possibly can at this moment. The guy speaks fact, dude. 100%. This guy. I love this video. This clip is like the best clip. I mean, like honestly, the Banana Zone guy is the shit. 500x like Wolf, dude. That was crazy. That was 1,000 margin, bro. He made 15K. He made 15K on that 500x $1,000 margin, dude. That takes some kahunas, bro. That takes some, dude. That's damn. 2-4x just fine for me. Yeah, dude. Those are actually good, George. Those are actually good. Neki Reki, that's I am not reading that, dude. D5, what's up, dude? 4 to 12 weeks will be a ridiculous price. Yeah, D5. You need to get back in Discord, bro. Where you been, bro? Why you been holding out? Why you been holding out on the Discord? You totally went MIA. You basically said F the A team and just dipped out. You just dipped out on me. You gave me the middle finger. Where you been, dude? I miss you. I'm gonna keep adding and have my trailing stop set. Yeah, dude, that's the way to do it, K-Bowers. 100%. That's straight gambling, dude. That's straight, dude. Werewolf was like straight gambling, bro. Like straight gambling. Twiz kicked you out? D5. Twiz kicked you out? Shut up, dude. Did he really? Damn, I didn't know that. Oh my god, I didn't know that, bro. Damn, where the hell have I been? Okay. Damn, Twiz. Okay. And you and Twiz are not friends. Okay, I pick it up. I'm picking it up. I don't know where I was. I was like MIA on that. For some reason, I'm craving a banana split. Dude, I haven't had a banana split since I was like 4. D5. I love it. I love it. I'll take an invite back though. What did Dream say? Dude, can be one. Oh god, dude. I'm such a bad dude. Like, Twiz is probably gonna be like, dude, like, you people are getting kicked out of Discord, and then like, oh my bad, dude. That's so funny, dude. Well, I appreciate you being here. Oh man, Dave is the 5th most popular name in the country. Poor Dave's, dude. Poor Dave's. Do we have a fantasy football league? Dude, yeah, we need to get a fantasy football league, dude. 100%. Go in there and put your name down. I'm gonna take anywhere from 12 to 16 players. I don't know what the buy-in is. I don't know if it's gonna be like $100. Maybe we can do like $100 ETH or $100 USDT. We can do $100 whatever, but it needs to be worth it, dude. If we do like $20, it's not worth it. It needs to be like actually worth it for. Dave is a boomer name. Jesus Christ is kings of kings. Amen. Let's do it. Dave and Karen, a match made in hell. What did you do to get kicked? I'm already in BTC, XRP, XLM, HBAR, Link, Ondo, Sai, and Sui. And what do I need to jump in? What are you missing in there? You know what you're missing in there? Damn, what are you missing in there? You got XLM, HBAR, Link, Ondo, Ada, Sui. You don't got Soul. Soul is not a bad one. You don't got Soul in that one. What else don't you have in there? Probably Soul. Was not a bad pick. $100 XRP. We could do that. We could do XRP too. I appreciate the help building my bags, bro. You got me in a year ago, and I couldn't thank you enough. I appreciate that, D5. I appreciate you too, man. It's good to see you. A D5 would used to always come in here and be hitting on girls, dude. He was always coming into the chats like, "Hey, I'm sorry if you have a girlfriend, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't. Hopefully you have like your hopefully you have like your headsets in." He's missing a little bit of the meme coins. You say Tama, fostering the future of finance. I'm on HBAR Maxi. I'm with you, dude. HBAR is the shit. I need some Farcoin. You guys in the Farcoin, bro. What the hell? Another electronic vote for 5 minutes? Yeah. I love people that have been here for a while, and even some people have no idea what we're talking about. That's the best part. Seda City gonna be. Hey, they were onto something, bro. They were actually. I said this before, dude. They were actually early to the game in terms of RWAs. They just couldn't get it over the hump, dude. They were too scammy for that. So yeah, unfortunately, that's kind of what happens. That sucks. Dan, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A Team. You're officially now a member of the channel. Welcome, my friend. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Kevin, I don't know. Did you? Let's get this. Let's get Banana Hammock. Gosh, dude, it scared the hell out of me. All right, let's go present, share screen. All right, let's get Banana Guy off. All right. Where are we at for pricing? 30273. Yeah, we're hanging around. We're hanging around. Wait is over. Come on over. Wait is over. Come on over. What's your most realistic price? I don't know. I heard Twiz. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, I feel yeah. Let's see here. Dave, Dan, kind of same thing. No way. XRP with the ranch. What's your most realistic price target for XRP? 701, dude. 701's a realistic price, dude. We're literally like a little less than 100% away from that happening, dude. I just played the banana hammock for you, dude. So like the banana zone, dude. We're just started phase 2 of this, dude. Phase 2 just started. Like we're working our way into phase 2 right now. And then we're gonna go all the way up, and then we're gonna, like you said, we're gonna think it's over. You're gonna think the top is in, and then boom, it's gonna take the next one. And that's exactly what happened to me with SHIB. That's exactly what happened with SHIB, dude. I sold my SHIB too early, thinking that we were at the top, and that thing took off, dude. I didn't sell all my SHIB, but I sold a good portion of it, thinking we were at the top. I thought I was so smart, and then boom, that shit took off again, and I was like, oh my gosh, and I missed out on so much money, but. We live and we learn. And he did exactly that, dude. That's exactly what he said, dude. He said, you're going to think that the fake out's here, right? And that's what we're going to lose about 30%, right? That's what he said. Right here, we're going to lose about 35% in the market on phase 2. We're right into phase 1, going into phase 2 right now. We're going to have a little hiccup here. We're going to go right into phase 3, which is right up here. And dude, the crazy part is this actually happened to me during this market. This is that sell I did in X. This is the whole sell. I thought I sold the top. Thought I was the smartest guy in the world. Sold majority of my SHIB right there. And then this thing took off and SHIB hit all-time highs. And I was crying, dude. I was so disappointed. I held on to my Doge all the way to the top and bottom, but I sold my SHIB early. So I was super disappointed with it. Austin, if you ever in Southern California, I'll cut your hair and we'll do a podcast. Oh shit, really? I'm down. Give me a nice little fade. All right. I'm cool with that. You'll start a petition. You'll start a petition to let DeFi back in. If I let DeFi back in, that means I gotta let everyone else in that got booted. I kind of gave him that. Like, hey, dude, like if you feel this is whatever it is, I mean, you make the decision. Like, I wasn't gonna sit there and be a micromanager of it all, right? So I kind of gave him that. I mean, I gave him that wand. I'll be honest with you guys. So yeah, that's probably why I don't even know. So Twiz does a lot for me. I know some people don't really care for it, but so yeah. You expecting that 701? Oh, okay. Fan says that D5 was not banned. Fan said that Oh, so Fan says that he just needs a membership. So he's not banned. Fan just looked. D5, you're not banned, bro. You're not banned. This whole time, dude. Oh my god, you haven't been banned. Oh, that's so funny, dude. Man, a 20x AVAX long looks good. Kevin, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A Team. You're officially now a member of the channel, my friend. Welcome. Good to see you, man. D5, Twiz is running Discord like North. Dude, you're not even banned. Oh. Guy, thanks so much for the $5. 8 to 12 is perfect for NFL Fantasy League. Please shill. 100 is admirable. Yeah, I was thinking about Guy. So I kind of like playing. I kind of like doing keeper leagues. And so if we're going to be in a Discord and all of us are in there for long periods of time, I wanted to do a keeper league. And so that's why I was trying to do anywhere from like 12 to 16 so that we could do a keeper league and we could just roll over like we could actually, I mean, they're pretty fun. Keeper leagues are fun. And then if people fall out, you could just bring new people in, have a little draft on the side. Yeah, they're fun, dude. You're back at D5. You just got to become a member, bro. What is the whale amount? What is the whale amount? Is people? What do you mean, dude? When you say what is the whale amount? I argued with Twiz the next day. I wasn't in there anymore. Oh man, convenient timing. No, he is banned. He is banned. He's a banned. How much are you guys holding? Enough. A decent amount. XRP price by weekend. We'll see, dude. I still have banana hammock guy up here. My bad. It's gonna be interesting to see how tomorrow plays. We're back at the 304. Look at this, dude. This is crazy, man. I freaking love, dude. XRP is so resilient. The markets are just so like, it's just hard to bet against these markets right now because they've just been so resilient. A team still going strong. And for the gains, what's up, my guy? Gosh, where you been, bro? And for the gains, where you been? Damn, dude, miss you. Hope all is well, man. So I can join right now. Yes, just become a member, dude. Membership, D5 in the Discord. Boom, done. I just want people to care. I'm with you, dude. Yeah, I think if you do a keeper league, you definitely get people to care, right? Especially if you're buying $100, people are going to care. And then on top of that, if you do a keeper league, people know that they want to actually do trades and things like that. It's actually pretty fun. Keeper leagues are the fun, dude. Yeah, I haven't seen them for the games for a minute, dude. Where you been, man? I feel 12 is perfect for a fantasy league. Anything less is too little. Okay. Dude, yeah, 12 is cool. I need a haircut. Yeah, Andrew B. Aren't you there? Is XRP, should I have to be classed as a whale? No, I don't think you have to be. Been watching quietly for a few months now. Appreciate your realness with the markets. Not many crypto channels keep it 100%. I appreciate you, Kevin. I try to keep it fun. I try to keep it classy. I try to keep it on point. I go a little late night streams get a little crazy. We get a little crazy on late night stream right now. We kind of go a little. We kind of veer off into some weird stuff, but we somehow find our way back. Appreciate you. Now he'll be banned when he finds out all the smack talking about again. Yeah, right. Twiz is like sitting there. He's like, I can't wait till D5 comes in. He's talking shit on YouTube. Ban. Oh man, Guy, thanks so much for the $2, dude. I know you're busy. Please just care and update. Oh yeah, you're talking about with the fantasy thing, dude. Am I reading that right? With the fantasy thing. Thanks again for the $2, bro. He's gonna resubscribe. Then Twiz is gonna. Yeah, and for the gains, yeah. Damn. What's your thoughts on bits? I don't even know what the heck that is, dude. Hello, what do you think of Alchemy Pay? Dude, I owned Alchemy Pay before people even knew what Alchemy Pay was. I don't own it anymore, but it was probably one of my largest bags last bull run. Yeah. So what you got to do, bro, is go right over here to the settings right here where it says user settings. Let me get your comment out of the way, dude. Right over here, go to settings. Okay, you're gonna go to connections. You're gonna go right over here where it says view more. You're gonna hit YouTube. You're gonna connect your YouTube, the YouTube that which you actually got the membership on. Okay. Then you're gonna go right over here where it says start here. It says be safe rules. You're gonna click on the rules. You're gonna come down and hit this little check mark. You're gonna say I agree to these rules. Click. And you're going to say choose. You're going to come right over here where it says choose, and you're going to click on these emojis on any of these ones you want to access. So if you want to access all of them, click all of them. If you only want to access the crypto one, then just click the crypto one. Once you do that, dude, you're fully in and ready to rock and roll and talk to the group. So that's as simple as it gets, man. And yes, we did all those little safety things to keep all the crazies out. What the heck? Everyone coming back tonight. And for the gains banned too. And for the gains not banned, dude. Yeah, I haven't seen and for the gains for like a while. I can't tell you last time I saw M for the gains, dude. What website should you use for fantasy? I like to use Yahoo. Yahoo does a really good job for keeper leagues. Oh snap! Meet up in SoCal. Yeah, my family's out of Thousand Oaks, so we'll probably head down there. We'll probably head down sometime the end of August to see the grandparents. We'll be down, and my family's from Thousand Oaks, California, so I'll be there. I'll be down there sometime. Late night streams sound like it should be a channel on the hub. Welcome to the late night stream. What was that? That late night sex talk show? What was it called? Where they're like, oh my god, what was it called? You guys know what I'm talking about. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. I always think about when I say late night talk show, I think about that. Gotta love the A team. Hell yeah, dude. Fan, never forgot about you. Looks like XRP is about to lead the next impulse move before it's almost back to 305, dude. He's back to 305. Austin, why are Republicans voting no? Probably they want leverage, dude. If you want my honest opinion, they're probably doing some backdoor deals. I mean, that's kind of what it's all about. Why'd you sell your Alchemy Pay? I mean, I sold, dude. That thing pumped to 17 cents, dude. I bought it at 3 cents. It's pumped to 17. I sold it, and thankfully I did because man, that thing went all. I would have lost, dude. I would have lost so much if I didn't sell it. Yes, I want to join. Hit that, then get that membership, bro. I mean, what is the max amount I should own of XRP? Dude, anything. I think just getting your feet wet, dude, is the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing, dude. Austin, you and I kind of have the same haircut, keeping it fresh, bro. Yeah, dude. I actually got to get a haircut. I got to get my beard trimmed too. It's kind of looking a little janky. And for the gains, coming hot with the $5 super chat here. Austin is the truth, man. We had some laughs. Hell yeah, dude. I miss you, man. Hope all is well, bro. It's good to see you in here. I appreciate that a ton. It's always good to see old-time A-teamers, someone who's been around for a really long-ass time. That's for sure, dude. And I know you've been around for quite some time, bro. I mean, day oneer, dude. You might have been here, shoot, when I first started my streams. With the crypto bill that didn't pass, how much does that affect XRP? It doesn't affect it a whole lot. Yeah, with Dr. Drew. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right, Kenny Wu? Okay, I got scared. I am long and nearly got wrecked. Oh, damn, you kept it? Oh, dude, we're pumping right now, guys. Oh, shoot. We're back up to 305. We went all the way down to $3 live on stream, dude. We're up 5 cents, dude. I bet you Hoppman's in there just like posting. I bet you Hoppman probably bought that dip. He's probably already up like 2K. Where you at, Hoffman? I got scared. Yeah, you're good, bro. You prefer Yahoo Fantasy? I do. For keepers, I do. Accumulate BTC before it's replaced. Oh my gosh, we got D5 in the house here, coming in hot with the membership again. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Oh, dude. Have you tried Sleeper? Oh, the sleep. No, I don't know if I have. Hey, mate, I wish you would hold a debate with Paul from the Crypto Factor. He is adamant XRP will only see $4 to $7. Paul from the Crypto Factor. I haven't heard of that guy, dude. Hogzilla. I know you know Barbershop, bro. What's up, my guy? Hope all is well, dude. Hope all is well. It's good to always see you pop in here, man. As you guys know, Hogzilla is one person I've actually met in person. He ran into me at a store locally. And yeah, dude, super cool, man. Him and his wife and kiddo, dude. And I think, did you say you have another one on the way, bro? Did I hear you say that? Or am I making some shit up now? I have lots of money on Coinbase. Is it fine for me to store on? I mean, if you're going to pick an exchange to do it, probably Coinbase, since they are the custodian for BlackRock and Grayscale and all the other large institutions, Fidelity and all the other large institutions. They're all holding their money as a custodian. So, I mean, I guess if you want them to be your custodian, sure. I just don't like I just don't like leaving money on exchanges all that much. So, but I do leave them on there for trading. Like right now I have $8,000 on BTCC. I mean, is it smart to leave it on there? Probably not, but I mean, I'm trading with it, so it's like I got to keep it on here if I'm going to trade with it. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah. And you got to think, dude. When I started this account, with like $500. Everyone knows where I started this account with. You can see I haven't made that many transactions on here. Buying and selling and trading back and forth, dude. So like, these are all my transactions to my wallet. Not very much. Some are on, some are off. And yeah, dude. I mean, we're sitting at almost 8,000. I mean, it's doing pretty damn good with profits, bro. We've been doing really good. I've grown this from $500 to $8,000 since I started this two months ago with the A team. I started a wallet on here. Everyone's seen it. I've been very vocal and public about it. And so yeah, we've been able to grow it really nicely, and I couldn't be happier. Paul, you are the same. It isn't Dave. I think it would be cool. Life is good. Good, dude. It would be cool if Austin talked to Crypto Wendy or that annoying dude, Moon Lambo. I don't even know who that is. Moon Lambo. I know who Wendy is. I don't know who yes. Okay, cool. I knew I was right. Hogzilla. Well, yeah, kudos to you again for that. Easy Way Gaming, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A Team. You're officially now a member of the channel. Appreciate you so much, dude. Oh my God, Austin, this dude wants you to acknowledge that alchemy is going to 45 cents. Holy crap. I mean, it didn't get past, it got to what, 22 cents in last bull run? And yeah, it'd be interesting to see if it does that again. I don't know, man. That's pretty far down. But if it does, dude, kudos to you for holding, man. I'll give you your roses if that happens. What do you think of Ledger Stacks? Yeah, Ledger's good. I don't own a Stacks, but some people actually like it. I like your analysis and your response. Good job. Oh, Hadi. I think I said your name right. Hadi? Yeah, appreciate that, dude. Let's see. Austin, me and my girl Pelosi want to double date when you get here. Have you considered? Oh yeah, Jeffrey. Yeah, because Cold Wall. Yeah. What the heck? I have 12K on my Coinbase. Where the F do I put it? You can put it into a ledger, bro. That's what we do. We all put it onto our ledgers. So you can do like a Ledger Stacks. You can do I have a link down in my description box if you want to know the ledgers. Don't buy ledgers from what is it? Don't buy ledgers from I'm gonna tell you the truth. Yeah, I do have my ledger. I do have my ledger link in there. I don't know where I bought my ledger. Yeah, I do have that in my description box. That's what we do, dude. We put them on ledgers and or tandems, dude. One of the two. I have a Ledger Stacks, but crypto says that they could have access to my seed phrase. That's only if you buy the one. Okay, let's pull it up here. That's only if you buy the one that grants you that, dude. If you so we had this big debate when this first happened, dude. I actually made a video dogging Ledger for this. Dude, I was pissed too. When they came out here, what is the secret recovery phrase? Secure protection of your. If you want to buy one of these, right, you can go over here and say, okay, let's do the products. Okay, and you can opt not to have the one where they secure your right, where they actually secure it. So I think it's this one. Actually, let's go add to cart. I think there's an option where you can opt out of it. At least I remember. That's what I remember. It's been a while, dude, since I bought a ledger. I haven't bought a ledger. I have an old school ledger, so I don't have to deal with that crap. I don't have to deal with the uncertainty of everyone else. But I'm pretty sure that you can opt out of that, right? Wasn't that like an option? Yeah, right here. 1 year subscription. Worried about getting locked out of your own wallet? Get a secure backup to access your wallet. This is $9.99. So this, if you click this right here, that means that they're going to have access to your seed phrase. So like, don't click that box. Dude, hold on one second. I gotta change something. I think someone's overtaking my internet right now. It's probably the kids. Yeah. Okay, we should be good. Just don't opt into this thing where they actually have coverage. Just say no coverage. Boom, no coverage. And no additional whatever. Because right here, if you click this 1 year subscription, yeah, they're gonna have access to your. They say that they don't have access. It's all through what do they call it? What's the word that they use? They use oh my gosh, sorry. Oh my gosh, for the people that want me to use not scaling, fracking, like fracking or something like that. What do they call it? I can't remember what the word they use. They use some weird word. But they just don't click that 1 year subscription. Yeah, I knew it was on there. So they just made this in case you lose it. You can like sign in with an email. So woke up to take a leak and had to check in. Looks like you having a lot of fun. Dude, tons of fun, Pipeline. You're missing out, bro. We're in Austin. How easy it to move all my bags from Coinbase to BTCC? I don't know, man, because like it depends on what you have. I like to move it's easier to move it in USDT. So like I don't want you to have to sell your bag. Some people move things over and it got like kind of like XRP and stuff like that. I think you could do it. You just like have to make sure you follow the memo and stuff like that. I feel like I'm lagging. Am I lagging pretty bad right now? My computer feels like it's lagging. I set a stop loss and looked like BTC was hunting for the top. Yeah, I don't know, man. I would just try not to send all your crypto. I would leave it, dude. There's no reason to move it in all reality, unless you want to trade it. If that's your goal, I mean, yeah, different. Are you lagging? Am I? Do I feel like I'm lagging? I paid for Ledger Recovery when I bought mine. Is that not good? Yeah, they have. That means that they technically have your seed phrase. Yeah, because if you lose if you like here said, worry about getting locked out of your own wallet, get a secure backup to access your wallet, restore access to your wallet whenever you need it, receive a redeem code to use it. So I mean, to be able to access that stuff, they have to do that. They have to be able to have some access to your wallet. So that's where everyone got pissed off, because now it's no longer truly decentralized, right? Now you have someone else that technically has portions of your seed phrase, and that's where everyone got really pissed off. I think I made a video about this, dude. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Probably, let's see, Awesome Austin, Ledger. I probably clowned them. I was pissed when I found out about this, dude. Let's see, Ledger. Yeah, right here, dude. Dude, I was so young. Here, we'll watch it, dude. We'll watch it. We'll just watch me live on stream talking about this. Let's see. I can. Dude, I'm lagging big time, dude. What the heck is going on? All right. Let's see. Stop screen. Let's go share screen. Share tab. Yeah, right here. I said Ledger backdoor exposed. What does this mean for Ripple? Hopefully you guys can hear it. Here we go.
Let's get in the car. Let's go.
Let's get in the car.
Who did that?
All right, here we go. Team, welcome back. Awesome here. Everyone's having an awesome day. So we're going to talk about Ledger. Obviously, we know sort of what Ledger's been going through, but Ledger did hit a massive milestone just recently, and they successfully closed 80 million ledgers in approximately 10.5 years, which is fantastic. I mean, to be able to grow at the capacity of what Ledger has grown at, be able to drop that many ledgers out there is just blows my mind. And to think that they've gotten that far in such a short span of time, I mean, is huge, right? I mean, these things are charged. These things are about $130 each, selling about 80 million of them. 145. However, right here, Ledger Recover fiasco exposes gap between blockchain ideals and technical reality. And this is the biggest thing that Ledger is facing right now, is that Ledger came out just recently with a Ledger's Recover phase that they're trying to roll out there. One thing that's pretty scary about this is that this is built into the firmware that are already on existing ledgers. And I get that that's speculation, and a lot of people are out there speculating that, but there's a lot of professionals already out here that, they basically said, you can't change our minds. We already know what was said. And Ledger came back and tried to backpedal this and say, hey, we haven't released everything. We maybe got a little premature with our release on this. We should have released it with some white papers or some research papers so that people weren't out here speculating on what it was. Because a lot of people were saying this is a backdoor to their seed phrase. And now you are creating sharding, which allows people to have access to certain portions of your seed. It's almost like sharding your pants, dude. They created what that was the word. It was sharding. They sharded their pants. They actually sharded their pants when they released this, because they got so much backlash that they actually sharded their pants because of this 100% seed phrase, and then will eventually have access to your entire seed phrase. And so that's sort of what's going on here. And unfortunately, they're getting a ton of backlash here, and that everything that basically they spoke for in terms of decentralization has come out that really isn't the case at all. Basically, this firmware that has been on these ledgers, people have had access to their seed phrases from day one. And I get that some people are out there like, that's not true. And some people are fighting for Ledger, and some people are totally against it. Pretty upset about it. It says right here, it was revealed that the proposed feature last week, Ledger inadvertently drew attention to the fact that the company could theoretically move wallet seed phrases off devices via user-approved firmware. So that was the whole thing, was that it was these things were set on your device. It could never leave your device. That's what everyone was sold on with Ledger, is that once you have your seed phrase, it's on the device, can never leave the device. Then all of a sudden they came out and said, well, no, there's a firmware on it now to allow it to move off your device and be sharded. And when I say sharded, that means that they would send out certain pieces of your seed phrase to certain third-party companies, which then would own those seed phrases. And then if you wanted to do a recovery, they would all collect all the sharding that was put out there and bring it back, and then you'd be able to recover your seed phrase. Well, this was not, no one was happy about this. I don't think a single person came out and was like, that's great. Okay, I take it back. There was a couple of tweets out there that were like, yeah, this is a good idea. However, you can see that there was massive backlash on this. It says one of the potential backdoor was revealed. Outrage flooded crypto. Dude, they got backdoored for sure. We don't got to go on anymore. But you got the gist of what the hell I'm talking about here. And that was over 2 years ago, dude. I posted that back on when did I post that thing, dude? damn, when was that? Where's the May 26th of 23, dude? So that was almost 2 years ago. Yeah, over 2 years ago. That's crazy, bro. So I mean, that's come out a long time ago. I bought a Ledger device back in 21. So I've had that ledger forever, and they're saying that the firmware is on those old school ledgers. That's why I don't want to ever plug in and update my ledger, because I'm like, screw you guys. I don't want you to put no firmware on my freaking thing. But I mean, it's probably inevitable. I mean, it's like, it is what it is now. But yeah, it's kind of crazy, dude. But yeah, sharding was the word, dude. It was actually in here. That's the word that Ledger used at the time. They used the word sharding, and I just thought it was hilarious. And they definitely backdoored some people for sure. Guy, check Discord private. Let's see here. I chose XLM and HBAR over ADA. Okay, really? That's not bad though, guy. I'm okay with XLM and over HBAR. XLM and HBAR. Oh, you got HBAR and XLM over ADA. Gotcha. So yeah. Shart, you're farting accidentally. Yeah, a shart is when you fart and accidentally crap your pants. Yeah, that's kind of what it was, dude. How can I fix this problem? Man, good question. I don't think you can. Dude. Yeah. Oh, I get it. Backdoor exposed, sharded. You so funny. I wasn't meaning it like that, you pervert. Gosh. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize we had that many perverts on the A team in here. Oh my gosh. Jacob, thanks so much for the $2, dude. How can I fix this recovery problem? I don't know if move it to like get a tangent. If you are really that worried about it, you have to get a new wallet. You sure it wasn't sharding? No, it was sharding, bro. It literally says that in here. Where did it say? I think it actually says sharding in here. It's sharding. It's sharding, like SHARDING. Sharding, like shards of shrapnel hit you in the skin, breaking apart. Sharding. Not like sharting. Yeah, you guys, and I'm not the one. They actually said amounted to a backdoor. I mean, they brought that up. Like, it wasn't me saying that. That's once the potential backdoor was revealed. I mean, that's them. That's their lingo. Wasn't my lingo. Hey, I'm not the only one talking about sharts. You took the words out. Sharding is a type of scaling. Yeah. Oh, damn. You guys are crazy, dude. God, dude, these late night streams get a little wild. When you update Ledger Wallet and you think it disappears, you have to reinstall your XRP and it will come back. Yeah, you got to make sure that's the one thing that sucks, dude. The XRP and HBAR, dude, you got to make sure with HBAR too, dude. So yeah, be careful. What did I see about I said something about Pure Wall. What did it say, bro? Just saw a video of Steph Curry playing golf. Yeah, he kills it, bro. He's no joke. Appreciate the $2, Jacob. When is Pure Wall token going to drop? I'm thinking it's going to drop in October, if I had to guess. But that's kind of what I think. I thought I saw something about a Pure Wall. Did I see something about Pure Wall token? Maybe not. Maybe I didn't see. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. Okay, honestly, Tangent's easy if you have HBAR. HBAR is a really easy Tangent hold. So if cool cat. People with the HBAR like Tangent, because HBAR putting your HBAR on XLM is kind of a pain in the ass, especially if you're not if you're not like tech savvy. Yeah, Steph Curry's he's legit. I mean, he probably could play. He could probably try out for the PGA. Which, if I were him, I'd just retire from the NBA and go play in the PGA. They make a ton of money out there, even if you just have like just your sponsorships alone. Oh, dude, that's so funny, dude. A shart is when the chart. Oh, dude, this chat. I picked up so many emojis. We could probably have so many emoji memes if we wanted to. Dude, that is wild. Dude, look at this. XRP back to almost 306. Gosh, dang. Love it, dude. Loving it. Interesting. Not familiar with crypto. Woo. I think all I need is 10K HBAR. Yeah. Nah, bro. He's good, but not PJ good. Okay, he's not that good. Okay, I thought he was actually pretty good. Didn't he try out? Who tried out? Someone tried out, and I thought it was him. Have you watched Grant? I have not, guy. I have not, but dude, it was kind of weird today. today I was sitting here live on stream, and this is when I know that my freaking I know that my phone is listening to me, because we brought up that guy, and I said his name out loud. I don't want to say his name again, but he's the one that he hustled Brandon on here. He hustled him for the LLC. I'm not going to say his name because he freaking popped up on my freaking time. I never heard of the guy in my life. Never searched for him. Never said anything. And the guy popped up on my stream, popped up on my like home screen today. And I was like, or like For You page on YouTube. And I was like, really, dude? You're saying you're not listening to our conversations? Yet you pop up on my freaking home For You page because I brought up your name? I was like, not interested. Because he said it was a YouTube. Is it okay to keep 100K on BTCC? I mean, yeah, dude, BTCC has been around for a while, bro. BTCC has been around since like 2012. They've been around for a while. They're one of the longest running exchanges out there. So I don't know exactly what is it? I don't know exactly their time frame. Don't they say like how long they've been around? About BTCC right there. Yeah, so BTC is a cryptocurrency exchange founded in June 2011. So I mean, they've been running as long as Coinbase, bro. they've been running as long as Coinbase. Because he said it was a YouTube, they listening like crazy. Yeah. Dude, tell built in, dude, for sure. I couldn't believe it. I was like, dude, I don't want to watch this guy. Dude, can you go live all day tomorrow going over technicals so I can put my phone down and actually do some work building over sick and trade? I don't know. Would you long term hold bags on Pure Wallet? Yeah, I think I think I would up. I mean, there's a few in there. I mean, they only right now. I think you can move Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, and I think there's a couple other ones on there. It's continuing to grow, but yeah, I would. It's a wallet, dude. And if you move it over there and you're like, well, I don't really like this, you could always take that seed phrase and upload it onto MetaMask or SafePal if you don't like it, right? I mean, that's the best part about these non-custodial wallets is that like just because you open up a Pure wallet doesn't mean you can't move that over to a SafePal. I've done that multiple times where I've uploaded a wallet and I moved it. Like I've opened a MetaMask wallet and moved it onto SafePal, and now I've mirrored both of them. I've done that with Pure Wallet already. So yeah, I mean, like as long as you have access to your seed phrase, you'll always have access to the money. It's a wallet or something. Anybody here ever heard of crypto? I have not heard of him, Andrew. BTC is not in Nigeria, dude. It's not in Nigeria. You Heizo. He said he backed out because he cares about his YouTubers. What is this guy? I don't know what we're talking. I don't even know what we're talking about. I have the Cold Pure Wallet, but haven't held on it yet. Yeah, I think you could only move right now. I think the only thing on cold storage you can move over there is Ethereum. Oh, bro, you had an opportunity to play PGA and didn't play PGA because YouTube doesn't make sense. Yeah, I would play PGA, dude. Yeah, I don't know who Crypto Woo Woo is, dude. I sent him your message. Okay, cool. Appreciate you, man. Grant Harvard, the YouTuber golf player. I never heard of him. Horvat. Gary Horvat. No, I never heard of him. What do you think of Remitix? Remitix? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Is a wallet according to? It's a wallet. Oh, Pure Wallet. You talking about Pure Wallet? Yeah, Pure Wallet's just another non-custodial. But all right, guys. I think I'm gonna hop off here. Cryptocurrency is looking good right now. Actually, XRP is looking phenomenal. I'm actually kind of happy. We were up 5 cents from the low of this stream. In almost an hour and a half, we're up 5 cents. Do you still use Pure Wallet? Yeah, I have stuff on my Pure Wallet for sure. Yeah, I still have a cold storage. I actually have like $1,000 in ETH sitting over on the cold storage right now. I've moved some things around for sure. And now you can actually buy on Pure Wallet with MoonPay. So I'm pretty excited about that. Austin, are you partaking in any bourbon tonight? James, I'm probably not. That's usually set for Fridays. To tell you the truth, I hadn't drank for so long. I had last Friday. I came onto YouTube with a bunch of buddies, the Lazy Shaman show, and I sat and talked with them for a couple hours. And I had a Jameson and diet. And dude, I haven't drank, and so one drink, I was like, "Holy crap, dude! I'm a little." That just tells you how I don't drink a whole lot at all. I'm on the fence on buying the cold storage on Pure Wallet. Yeah, if you want my honest opinion, Taz, I'd probably wait till they add Bitcoin and XRP to it. if I'm going to be frank with you, I'm waiting for that as well. So yeah, I'd chill and wait. Watch his gold. He is really good. Okay, I'll have to watch him. 399 is cold, right? Yeah, Taz. It is. I like I said, I would wait till they get Bitcoin established on there and they get XRP, and hopefully they get HBAR established. They even say if you update your Ledger device, Ledger would have access to C phrases. Yeah, not cool, right? Not cool when you think about it. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks. Yeah, no problem, Taz. What would we do without your reminder, fan? I appreciate you, Cameron. But all right, guys, I appreciate you all being here. Thanks, you guys, for all the new members coming into the channel now. Appreciate you a ton. Fantastic day. Today was a really, really good day. I mean, we hit 310 with XRP, rallied really good. ETH was up there. The market's actually looking really good. We got some good legislation coming out tomorrow. Hopefully things pass tomorrow. We're in for a better day. We do have some. I keep resetting this, but tomorrow we do have the retail sales, which are coming out tomorrow. We got the next day. We got the building and housing starts, and then we end Friday with the building permits. Or sorry, we end Friday right here with the building permits and also with the Michigan Consumer Sentiment Report. So we still have some things coming out this week that are going to help gauge where the markets are going. So, like I said, appreciate you guys a ton. I'll be back on tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to come kick it with the A-team. And so for all you that are members and over in Discord, I will see you over there. So with all that, love you guys a ton. Thank you guys for chilling it with late night. We're out. Peace out, everyone. Peace out, TikTok.